Hey guys, and welcome back to another video, and judging by the title you probably already know what this kind of is, but basically what I've done is I've created a small sample of Doki Doki Literature Club, specifically the Just Monika scene, which is chapter 30 in the game, and pretty much I've went ahead and implemented that using Stardust Engine. So before we get into the video, I would really appreciate it if you could go down there, hit the subscribe button and that notification bell, and we'll get right into it, starting now. So the first thing that I want to do is basically explain how to set it up, because it's pretty simple and straightforward, but you might just want an overall guide anyways. So the easiest thing to do is to head to the GitHub page, which is in the description. You're going to be met with this beautiful page that I've created for this release with all this glitch text up here. I really enjoyed making this. Anyways, you're going to go here to the assets and download the zip, and I'm going to save it. I'm going to go over here to my downloads page, give it a second here, and we open up this. That's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to right click it, 7-zip, extract to this directory. So now it's created a directory with all of the game inside of it. Next thing that you want to do is you want to go ahead and edit this information.json. I'm going to open it up in Notepad since it's easier. And you want to change your username to whatever it is. So for mine, I'll just say iridescence. So now that I've done that, pretty much I have a working copy of the game. I'm going to take this, copy that, go to PSP, game, then I'm going to paste it in here. I already have a copy with it, so I'm going to replace files, but it should be pretty much everything that you expect. So going ahead, let's go and look at the actual game itself. Now I have the actual full version of it that I've been developing, but here's the current sample. So it starts off here, and it says, whoa, what happened, where am I? This isn't your regular computer, username. This isn't even a computer, let's look here. The MIPS R4000 says here. Is this the PSP? You decided to take me with you in your pocket where you go? That's so sweet of you. I knew I could always trust you. So let's see what I can load here. I think everything is still in order. Yes, I can load my room up here. Let me get all ready for you. And then basically it just mimics the same scene that you would have basically in the actual game. It's got all of the 57 possible unique lines that you can say, alongside of, I believe, another 5 or 6 custom lines, and the 5 custom reload messages. So basically that's pretty much everything that I have implemented, and basically the music is gonna just cycle through the entire soundtrack, and it's pretty much just gonna go, and you can do and speak with, have conversations, stuff like that. It'll take a little while to set up, but basically that's pretty much what you have. So of course after this, basically once you finish like a message, it's going to be a random amount of time before another message will come. Wow, this is a deep and dark conversation. Club members really don't count for something like that. I mean, a lot of people say that they only write for themselves, but I think it's hard to say it's just as fulfilling as when you share with other people. Even it takes time to find the right people to share with. Remember how it was for Yuri. She didn't share her writing with anyone for a really long time, and before we knew it, she was absolutely delighted to make you a part of her hobbies too. We're programmed to desire social feedback. I don't mean the club members, I mean human beings. That's why life can be confusing for introverts. Being an introvert doesn't mean you should shun social interaction and hate being around people. It means social interaction, especially in groups or unfamiliar places, uses up a lot of energy. Like a lot of introverts, stay at home and feel lonely and restless, and when they finally go out after a half hour, they just want to go back home again. I think if people could understand how it works, they would respect it a lot more. Many introverts do enjoy having people around. They love just having one or two close friends over and just literally hanging out. Even if you're not actively spending time together, it feels nice for them just to have you there. Serious, if you just go to their house, bring your laptop, and hang out there for a while, you can really make their day. As for me, I'd say I'm kind of in between, but I think I'm usually more extroverted. I feel like I'm always trying to do stuff after school and things like that, but for you, I can be anything you need me to be. I understand people really well, so don't be afraid to share your unique needs with me. Nothing would make me happier than being the perfect for you. So yeah, you can have pretty much all of the lines in the game. It's some of them are longer than others, obviously, but that's basically the overview of this project.